So electric rates are rising by 12%. And so what does that mean for me as a home crypto miner? Well, let's talk about it. So it's finally not raining here in Pennsylvania. Finally, it's like 75 degrees and it's awesome out. So anyways, what does this mean for me with electric rates rising of 12%? As a home crypto miner, it means I really got to rethink a lot of the things that I currently have on. And this is giving me a little incentive, a little push to sell some of the previous kind of bull run or some of that old bear market hardware that really isn't profitable anymore, that really didn't meet the expectations that we all thought. So I'm going to go ahead, show you guys my home crypto mining shed, show you the items I'm going to keep here, items I'm going to move to my other ASIC shed that has commercial service, much cheaper, and other items I think I'm going to decide to sell. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Thank you to today's video sponsor, ASICmarketplace.com. If you're in the market for the top ASIC miners, look no further than ASICmarketplace.com. They have some of the best miners on the market in 2025. To name just a few, Bitmain Antminer L9 and L7, the AlphaPex DG1 Plus, the Canon Avalon A15 XP, and many more. And oh, home miners, ASICmarketplace.com has you covered as well. The AlphaPex DG Home 1, the Bombax EZ100C, the Ice River AL2 Lite, and many more. Finally, 3 big reasons I like ASICmarketplace.com. First, the price on their website is to your door. Shipping and import tax is included in the price. Second, they accept cryptocurrency as a payment method. And third, I've been working with them for over 2 years and never had a bad experience buying from ASICmarketplace.com. Go check out ASICmarketplace.com today and use my discount code to save $100 at checkout.
All right, so let's take a walk out here to my home crypto mining shed. Not that first one, that's a garden shed. But here is our second unit, which is our home crypto mining shed. And we'll take a look here on the left side. You guys can see we got some pretty crazy ventilation. It's absolutely needed. You got, everything about keeping your miners cool is about airflow, air in and air out. And we got some other fun stuff here, immersion kit over there. We got a bunch of solar miners, some DEPIN miners up there. And then on this side, we have a whole bunch of exhaust vents that you guys can see. So let's go ahead and step inside here. Oh, doesn't want to let me in. There we go. So I'm going to warn you, the pollen has been rough this year. So everything is going to have quite the coat of yellow on it. So stepping inside here, we actually have a whole bunch of units missing here and here. And we have some units down here missing, but let me run through it real quick. So this is our home crypto mining shed. Ethernet looks like a mess. Maybe this is a good opportunity to clean it up. We got 2 unmanaged dummy switches there, an ingenious access point. We just have Ethernet running in from the house. Actually comes in, here's our uplink, comes in right from the house. And then we have 3 30 amp 240 volt connections in here. And that is running into PDUs. You can see we're running the Triplite PDUs here. And we mounted everything on this wall to kind of keep it consolidated. So what do we have running in here right now? And what am I going to decide to part ways with and to move? So we have the original, this is trying to get up here, Jazzminer X4 1U. This is that, like, people have nicknamed it the mosquito miner. Now we did go ahead and remove the fans. Let me show you what's up here. I'm going to kind of get my camera up in there. There we go. Kind of hard to see, but that has the 4 Noctua fans on it. I think we're going to part ways with this unit, throw this up in the Discord, try to sell it. Down below here we have, this is the Brains BMM 101. It's a solo Bitcoin miner, doesn't use many watts at all. So we're definitely going to keep that here at home. I'm not as concerned about that. We have 2 Byte miners here from Gold Shell doing script and Aleo. We're going to keep those running. We also have our cell hasher down here, which is the cell phones, the 20 cell phones. We're going to keep those running. And that actually, this PC here actually manages those. Underneath of that, we have a deep, and this is a deep node. That project is still in testnet, but that's not using much power at all. We also have a Canon Avalon Nano 3S. We're going to leave that here. Not as concerned about that, you know, barely using any watts. We have our NAS unit and our server with a lot of our content storage as well as some VMs. We'll keep that here. We have a lot of core wallets on the VMs. Now, over here, it's a little bit of a mess. You can see we got a whole bunch of our 6 pins here. What was here before? This was actually full of the Gold Shell AE boxes, and I did go ahead and decide to sell those. As Ice River was launching their new Ice River AE0 and those started to ship, I kind of saw the writing on the wall and I wanted to get ahead of things. So I did go ahead and sell my 4 AE boxes. Actually, no, 3 AE boxes from Gold Shell and 1 AE box 2. So what does that left us with here? Well, right here, we have the AE0 from Ice River. That one I'm probably going to keep here as well. We have another Canon Avalon Nano 3S. This one's actually doing Bitcoin Cash solo mining. We're going to leave that here. We have an AE1 Lite from Ice River. We're going to keep that here as well. And then dropping down below, we have 2 of the Volk Miner D1 Minis. So these are the first ones I think I'm going to take over to our ASIC mining shed. They're about 500 watts each. I may even take our AE Lite as well at 500 watts. This is the original Canon Avalon Nano 3. We're going to leave that here. Now, stepping down here below, this is where there's a lot more watts involved. So we do have a salad rig up top here. I'm probably going to go ahead and shut that down. This has a 3080 in it, and salad just is not profitable unless you're running some crazy 40 or 50 series. I do have my Synaptron Tempe node, has a 3060. We're going to leave that in place here. We have a Fluminer L1 that uses 1200 watts. That's absolutely going over to the ASIC shed. The AlphaPex DG Home 1, I'm probably going to sell this over on my Discord. You know, we've definitely gotten the Volk Miner D1 Minis have really taken the place, you know, definitely out hashes that. And there's a lot more newer script miners coming out, so hopefully we can get this over to a better home. The Altair Tech Bit Chimney, we're going to go ahead and bring this over to my ASIC mining shed. I want to keep this especially for the winter time for helping to heat that shed. Now we do have on this side a GPU mining rig. This is my son's 8-card 1660 Ti rig. Him and I have been talking about selling off the GPUs right now. Not a huge demand for the 1660 Ti's, but with the amount of power this thing is pulling, we think we're going to do much better just selling off the hardware at the current moment. So swinging around, we have 3 more to talk about. Actually 4. So the Mini 3, this is the Canon Avalon Mini 3. This is going to get taken over to our ASIC mining shed. Definitely going to use this more in the fall and winter. And then we have our immersion setup. Look at all of the pollen, oh my gosh, on top of here. It's absolutely crazy. So opening this up, we have 3 miners in here. 2 S19J Pro 100 terahash units. We have brains on this. Turn these down to about 1500 watts each. And I have been solo mining with them. I'm going to power them off. We're going to leave them in immersion, but I'm not going to run them until we kind of see market conditions change. The NerdQ Axe right here in the middle is going to stay up and running and have this entire immersion tank available for it. So let's go ahead and hop inside. I have a few other items I think I'm going to go ahead and sell. All right, so jumping inside here, I started a pile over here of miners that we are going to go ahead and sell. So I actually have one Canon Avalon Mini 3, that big space heater style that's actually broken. It stopped hashing, so I'm sending that back under warranty. I do have a DR7 that has a bad hash board, so I'm going to have to go ahead and get that fixed. I have a Jazzminer X16Q. We're going to go ahead and sell that. We have 2 RTX 3070s. We're going to sell these. Underneath down in here, this is a Gold Shell KD Lite Cadena miner. The nice thing is it is a light, so it doesn't use as much power, but not as profitable. And we have 3 of the Ice River KS3Ms that you guys have seen in my previous videos. So we're going to go ahead and sell those too. So I think I'm going to put all of this stuff over on my Discord in the yard sale section. So I know I'm not the only one that has rising electric rates, but it's becoming more of a reality. I mean, seeing all that stuff running here is still running me. I just checked. My electric bill was $1,300. All of that's not making $1,300, especially having those S19J Pro units online. It's not worth it. I really have to rethink it. So we're going to sell a bunch of stuff. That doesn't mean we're leaving crypto or anything like that. It's just the avenue of holding hardware forever till it's worth nothing is a thing of the past. Hardware, the technology, the efficiencies are moving so quickly. Newer hardware is coming out, hash rates are increasing, and then on top of that, with the increased electric rate, this is just the new norm. Buying hardware, having it for some time, reselling it, this is just the new norm. Absolutely is going to have to happen. I've been reevaluating some of my big boy miners as well over at my ASIC shed on like, which ones do I sell? What do I buy new? How do I expand? All things to definitely keep in mind. So, as I said, I can't be the only one with rising electric rates. Would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Are you in some of these same situations where you're thinking about selling some hardware? Are you thinking about powering certain things down? Is your electric rate going up? Let me know if you're feeling that squeeze as well. All right, guys, have a good one.
Sorry to interrupt your video, but check this out. I constantly get emails from the community asking me about trustworthy hosting facilities in the United States that I recommend. Well, I got you covered. Listen up. A few months back, I visited BlockOps Mining's brand new facility in Central Arkansas. The team there was super professional, knowledgeable, and everyday miners like you and I. After visiting the facility, I sent them a few of my ASIC miners for hosting and have been super happy with their service and communication. Go contact BlockOps Mining directly down below in the video description and tell them the Hobbyist miner sent you for great pricing on miners and hosting.